Kris, 7 goals, 6 multi-point scorers, a couple of guys with 3-point nights. Can you just maybe take us through the collective effort it took to beat that Vancouver squad?
Yeah, it wasn't easy. Obviously, they had a big push immediately after we made it 3-0. And they scored immediately after that. The first shift after, looked like we were on our heels a little bit. They were pushing. Fortunately, we were able to survive that second period, and then we got to reset. And then the third period, we got back to the way we would like to play.
Connor McDavid was talking about Stuart Skinner's timeliness of his saves, especially in that second. Can you maybe take us through his night? Obviously, when you look at the stats, 17 of 20 may not be the sexiest, but he was pretty clutch when
He was good. He was good, especially some key saves in the second period when they had their push. Third period, the one that looked like was going to be a goal and came across, slid across, and got his pat on that. Sometimes you look at the stats and sometimes they can be misleading. Sometimes a goal scorer can get a few goals and have a terrible game. A goalie sometimes might get a shutout and might be an easy night. But tonight you look at the stats and 3 goals. Wasn't that good, but he made a lot of key saves.
Maybe take us through that timeout, the importance of that timeout, making sure your group is recalibrated when it needed to be.
Yeah, it's tough to decide when to use it, but a next whistle, there's going to be a 2-minute timeout, so we're not sure if you want to salvage that timeout because you might need it later. But I think the way things have been going, we just need to reset, refocus, just have a little message for the players and get back to work.
You had a timeout in this building last year after they scored 2 quick goals.
There was a lot more stress on that one. There was a lot more going on that timeout than there was this one.
Kris, other than that little lull, do you feel like this was maybe your most complete game of the year from the start to finish?
I don't know. When you get timely goals, we can be happy that, we got 7 goals, and you think of, everything went really well. We won by 4. We must have dominated. I don't see it that way. It's just tonight we were able to execute around the net, score some goals. Maybe some they wanted back, but it feels good. But I'm not sure it was our best.
The fact that it was in this building, does that kind of do a little bit more for this group and kind of give you guys maybe a shot in the arm?
Well, it should, because this was a good team. It was a big test for us, and overall, I thought we played a pretty good game.
Your power play, it's 4-2. Your power play goes out. We're awfully used to watching that power play seal up a game, and tonight they did. That's got to be positive.
Glenn and I were talking on the bench about this was the time we needed a goal. If we can score here, we feel the game is sealed, and they came out and executed right away with that goal, and almost their second power play goal tonight. The first one at the end, their guy coming out of the box isn't really involved in the play, but our power play was looking good tonight. Had some empty net looks that their goalie came with some big saves, but when we needed it most in the third period, they came out.
I'm not sure if either of Connor Brown's goals are going to end up on highlight reels, but he was around it, and that line was too with the unmarked.
They have.
Yeah.
Brownie's been playing really well, and he's been simplifying his game, and he's been shooting, and a lot more shots from the perimeter. And not necessarily those shots like tonight go in very often, but they do. It forces the goalie to make a save, but it also creates a little chaos, a little a rebound chance, something like that. And he's been doing the last week or so, which he's been playing pretty good hockey.
Do you think it gives your group a boost to hear those loud "Let's Go Oilers" chants through the game?
Well, anytime we're on the road and you hear cheers for you, it's encouraging. Not only do we have outstanding support at home, but when we go on the road, it's nice to know that we got fans around the league.